Hello my learners, this is Fanboy and welcome to your daily dose of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today's game is going to be a doozy. In the top right hand position of Dusk Tower, you have the one, the only, State. He is our red Protoss. And his opponent today is going to be the blue Zerg in the bottom left hand corner. It is a barcode. Technically, we have no idea who this may be. If you have a clue, please leave it down in the comment section. But I heard very good things about this series, and it's not really a series, it's more of a... I think there's actually only 2 games that exist between this barcode player and State. I could be very wrong, but I heard very good things, so I was like, you know what? Let's go cast it. And right now you can see State is going to expand to his natural. That's not unusual whatsoever. Does get 1 gas up and running. Has his gateway most likely going to drop down a cyber core here very shortly. There you go. And our barcode player is doing something somewhat odd and is getting his natural in where his technical third base should be. On Dusk Tower, you normally, this is your main, this is your natural, this is your third, your fourth, your fifth. Normally is how it goes. But I guess our barcode player is saying, I want to mine out the base that is the most threatened first, I guess? I don't know. Who knows? But right now it's just pretty much a standard game. And once again, because I've been hearing this quite a bit throughout the week, the reason why I do not have my normal overlay is because of the patch that Blizzard did. Basically, all the replays I have and are out at the moment, you can't run in the normal Starcraft 2 way. With these replays, you actually have to boot out of Starcraft into an old launcher, and then that's how it allows you to watch replays that are prior to the patch. And with that, I cannot get my normal overlay. I miss my overlay. Trust me, I'm the first one to admit I missed my overlay. You have a Robot Bay coming down, and you have a Warp Prism coming out of State. And what our barcode friend is doing right now is basically just doing what Zergs do. They are droning up like no one else's business. Did take his second to, technically it's his third, and he is on 3 bases while State is on 2. Very normal. And there is the Warp Prism. I'm assuming this is not a Colossus drop, because if it is, then State has gone crazy. So what is it going to be out of this Warp Prism, or out of this Robo facility? It is going to be our good and trusted Disruptor. Disruptors are damn good. They are, I mean, they're just damn good. If you know how to control them, they can be extremely effective because they can obliterate units. They can obliterate like 10, maybe 15 units just immediately. It's gonna be, this is gonna be insane. You have a disruptor drop. I have not seen this since Legacy of the Void has come out. So we're gonna keep an eye on that Warp Prism and see what it is capable of doing. One wing does come in just to check what the hell's going on from our little friend Barcode. And the Warp Prism is heading over to the Barcode's technically natural, technically third base, but they took him in opposite. Ooh, that's a lot of drones. That is a ton of drones. And you can see our Barcode friend has roaches out at the moment. But it looks like the Warp Prism is warping in a bunch of adepts. Does have that Disruptor has 4 kills already. And the Queen is down, so it's no... Uh-oh. Disruptor. Come on, Disruptor. Disruptor can almost take out a Queen by herself. That's insane. Will she... Oh, no. The Disruptor gets out alive somehow, some way. Can it make it all the way back to base? Who knows? But meanwhile, our Barcode friend has been busy. Got a Roach Warren down. Is getting Roach speed, it looks like, and has a bunch of Ravengers. And it doesn't look like State is all that ready for this attack all that much. He doesn't have a lot in the way of units. If we take a look real quickly, Armory Supply is only 21 to 41. And Workers are 62 to 57 somehow. So, and Workers killed 8 to 1 so far. A Disruptor is out, so let's see if it can get any work done. Another Warp Prism is out. Most likely going to pick up that Disruptor before it dies. I just don't see how State can hold this all that much. He doesn't have a lot of units left. All of his, pretty much every single gateway he has is unpowered at the moment. Probes are turning around and trying to attack. Never a good idea. That Disruptor is under attack. Needs to kill this Ravager. Does kill the Ravager. Can kill off all the lanes for the most part. And it looks like he held. It looks like State held. Holy crap. Whoa! Friendly fire. Friendly fire from the Disruptor. Lots of lanes gonna go down. It looks like the looks like, not the Disruptor, looks like the Barcode player really just wants to try to finish off State as quickly as possible and is just rushing a bunch of lings at him. State is kind of in a rough spot, can pretty easily defend against this. Had to turn around his probes to get that done, but both Disruptors are still alive, and I think it's one of those Disruptors is from the attack earlier. And it looks like State is just pumping out Disruptors right now, and needs to turn that gateway into a Warp Gate. There you go. And is getting +2 blank. What is... Ooh! Our Barcode friend has a Hydralisk Den that he turned into a Lurker Den. Lurkers, I've played Legacy of the Void and I hate Lurkers. As a Protoss player, I hate Lurkers. Utterly hate Lurkers. And these 2 Disruptors may die. They may not. Lurkers are here, and it's just a massive recall. Recall is given, saves most of the army. Massive warp-in of Stalkers. Stalkers is not really what you need here. They are great DPS. What you really need right now is Disruptors, and he has quite a few of them. But our Barcode friend just kind of wants to end this game as quickly as humanly possible. Has a bunch of lanes and Hydras and a couple Roaches mixed in. Does go in for the attack. Can't really make it all the way because of this huge Stalker force that State has. Will he be able to punch through this Lurker line? it doesn't really look like he can all that much. Once the units are gone, though, State may hold out again. He does have a couple more lurkers that he has to deal with, and these stalkers dying is not a great idea. Stalkers are pretty much dead. Another lurker goes down to a disruptor, but that stalker is pretty much dead. Those hydras could easily be dead if they didn't split up, but I mean it's just a kind of back and forth. 2 more lurkers can very easily go down. 2 brand new lurkers do go down. A disruptor may die, and it does, it look like. But now it's just pretty much Lings versus Stalkers. The Stalkers will win. And look at all those disruptors. All those disruptors can easily annihilate. I mean, easily annihilate all of those Lings. But now it's pretty much at a stalemate. Army is 77 to 61, and workers killed right now are 11 to 8. But here we go. Void Rays come out of nowhere. I must have not been watching. It looks like State has... Oh my goodness. He has 2 Stargates. He has 2 Stargates. Wing running by from our barcode player. Yes, he will be able to get in. Does aggro onto the disruptor though. Only 2 Lings do survive, and the probes are going to turn around and take care of that pretty easily. Only losing 1 probe in the process. But Void Rays are here, and that is what State needs to combat the Zerg threat. 4 Void Rays in altogether, a ton of Stalkers, a smattering of Adepts. I think he only has 1 Adept, to tell you the truth. But another Ling run by from our barcode player, and it looks like these Adepts, or these, not Adepts, Disruptors. These Disruptors are kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Not a good idea. They need to be protected as quickly as possible. It looks like our barcode player may go for another counterattack, and that is just the case. A bunch of Adepts here, but these Adepts stand no chance of killing all these Lings by themselves. They are going to get surrounded and get cleaned up. But here comes a major engagement into what I would call his 5th? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5th. But more Lings at State's 4th. So, I mean, it's kind of just a back and forth battle at this point. Look at all those Disruptor shots. Disruptors in mass is just insane. Can be absolutely and utterly insane. But what needs to happen is these force fields need to keep at it to where they can protect these disruptors from a Ling attack, basically. A couple Lings do get free, so they're probably going to go try to get to the 4th. But that Hydra stood like 0 chances. But here comes a somewhat attack that gets pretty much cleaned up. Stalkers do blink up from the high ground down to the low ground. This is going to take out some very vital resources. We kind of have 2 attacks going on at the same time, but those Stalkers are going to get cleaned up. More Stalkers. Now just pure Zealot is coming in for State. I'm pretty sure he can win this. As long as he doesn't suicide his army into a bunch of lurkers, he'll be perfectly fine. But, I mean, he needs to keep reinforcements coming in. He does have a Warp Prism still, And, I mean, these zealots are pretty much just cannon fodder at this point. And here comes State. State only has 2 disruptors left, and that should be plenty for the most part. One lurker does burrow, but that lurker has no chance in hell. All these overlords are pretty much dead at this point. And it looks like this is going to be game over for the most part. And our barcode friend does call GG. That was cool. That was very cool how State held that off at the very beginning. I thought State was dead. I thought State was going to be roasted, toasted, and tossed into an oven. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are watching this and you've watched several of my videos, and I know you people exist, if you watched several of my videos and you have not hit that subscribe button, please do, because it helps me out a ton. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.